So, John, this is the official trailer of Project Hail Mary, starring Ryan Gosling, and directed by Phil Lord and Chris Miller, and it's coming out next year. So, this is the official trailer, and it's based on Andy Weir's New York Times best-selling novel. And I don't think there's much more to say other than let's watch this trailer. But I think Gosling, John, we know that obviously he's going to be doing a Star Wars film in a couple of years' time, but this is the kind of stuff that I turn up at the theatre for when it comes to Ryan Gosling. These type of projects, intriguing, come from a good studio as well, obviously MGM. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this. It's obviously going to be in IMAX as well, so that kind of hints that visually it's going to be a stunning piece as well, hopefully.
Oh man, Gosling's just an incredibly versatile actor, Stephen. He's went from being this sort of heartthrob rom-com, I don't know, ever-present sort of rom-com guy to starring in Nice Guys and Driver, or Drive, whatever it's called. And off the top of my head, I'm trying to think of other ones he's been in recently, but he can do everything. He's a naturally funny guy, very charismatic, lots of personality. La La Land, playing Ken in the Barbie movie. This guy can do everything. He's versatility, sort of personified. So when you put him in a movie, right away you've got my interest, because he is a very cool guy. Brilliant to watch in press junkets and whatnot, really naturally charismatic. I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about, did you say Andy Weir? Sounds a very Scottish name.
It's based on his novel, John, which is good because they're obviously mining from original source here. But in terms of Phil Lord and Chris Miller, John, two great filmmakers, and I think you were the same. Very disappointed when their Star Wars gig was totally rearranged, obviously by Lucasfilm. I would still love to see their version of their film, but don't think we'll ever see the light of day. Obviously involved in the animated Spider-Man films as well.
Fantastic films.
So great storytellers, but again, working from source material, they know how to handle it. They know how to stay true to the source material as well.
Very interesting style, Stephen. They've got very humorous style, and it lends itself to big screens. Obviously, Star Wars, Kathleen Kennedy should have known what they were getting, but decided weeks away from the production ending that they didn't like it, which kind of sums that individual in that particular studio up. But it's certainly not a slight in Lord and Miller, because they know what they're doing. So that's another Brucey bonus. The studio involved, the talent in front of the camera, the directors. This should be good. I'd be very surprised if it looks perfect.
Yeah. But just before we crack on, folks, if this does not see the light of day due to copyright, you can see this full reaction over on our Patreon in the link below.
Shall we press play, Stephen? And a 3,
let's do it.
2, 1, play. I thought that looked like Norman Reedus for a moment there.
Please state your name.
Ryland Grace. I just woke up from a coma. I'm several light years from my apartment. And I'm not an astronaut. I'm not an astronaut. I'm not an astronaut.
If you don't go, you die. With the rest of us.
It's good already.
The sun is dying. You are the only scientist who might know what this is.
I'm just a teacher at Grover Cleveland Middle.
You have a doctorate in molecular biology. I need you to come with us.
This is
Project Hail Mary. The sun is not the only star dying. Every star was infected by its neighbor, except one.
Why?
We don't know.
Which is why we built a ship to go there and find out.
It's 11.9 light years away. The astronauts die in space.
It's what you Americans would call a long shot.
Hail Mary. I get it. Who on earth is going to sign up for this?
You do nothing. Everything on this planet will go extinct.
You'll find a solution.
You are my solution.
I put the knot in astronaut. I've never done anything. I've never done a space. I can't even moonwalk.
Fucking great hair. This guy looks good with every haircut. Harry Styles in the soundtrack.
I understand the stakes. I do. But My place is in the classroom.
The world is counting on you.
This might be
Looks
very hard
really good.
for you to understand. But some people are not good at things.
You know who you are. You're gonna do great.
I conquered zero G in 5 hours.
Object approaching.
Oh my God. So, I met an alien. He's kind of growing on me. At least he's not growing in me, you know, which was a concern for a little while.
This looks fucking really good, man.
It looks very, very impressive.
I'm Grace. I'm gonna call you Rocky. Thumbs up. No, that's thumbs down. We do the thumbs up. It's close enough.
See, I'm talking about those Stephen with Ford and Miller, where they can balance everything. We've seen this, obviously. I don't know if they were directing into the Spider-Verse. I think they were involved in a really hands-on production kind of, or producing way with those movies. But they just inject, they're almost like Taika Waititi and James Gunn in a way where they can tell really poignant, emotional stories, but they can add great humour in. There's always humour in there to give you some sort of levity. And we've got that throughout. This is a sort of weighty, hard-hitting story about humanity trying to save itself, almost like Interstellar. And you've potentially got the isolation and loneliness of an Ad Astra with Brad Pitt, but you've got
That's what I
a
really
great
like
actor
about
in there.
this first one was obviously the isolation, and you have to get a stellar actor in there. They're going to be working themselves for quite a bit in the film. I know obviously we got a lot of interaction in that trailer, but there's going to be sections of this film that's just going to be Ryan Gosling talking to himself. You know, and we've seen great actors doing that in the past, John, in terms of the likes of Tom Hanks and Castaway, and other films as well that are along the similar lines to this one as well, Interstellar, as you mentioned. And I think those kind of films I really enjoy. I really enjoy the performance of the main actor in the film, in this case, Ryan Gosling. I'm looking forward to seeing this. I can't wait to see this. This looks fantastic.
And Stephen, Andrew Weir, the actual novelist, he penned The Martian, which was adapted in 2015 by Ridley Scott.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was Matt Damon as the leading guy.
Great film.
Again, similar concept, weighty sort of stuff going on. Really emotional, human condition stuff, but there was lots of comedic levity in there, and it was adapted brilliantly. I really enjoyed that film personally. I thought it was a great, again, almost solo performance from Matt Damon. If we can get anywhere near that, then we're on to a winner here. It looks really good. What's your thoughts though on Project Hail Mary? Thoughts on Ryan Gosling? Thoughts on Andy Weir, The Martian? Anything you're looking forward to this film? Thoughts on the trailer, our reaction? Anything you want to share, put it down below in the comments section. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to get notifications. Until the next time, all that's left to be said is thank you for watching us, and bye-bye.